We started with the number one pain point for small businesses, which is access to capital. Oh, think about the nail salon owner who could be female, she could be an immigrant with no FICO score. She's never had access to the financial system before. She can't go into the bank or wouldn't think to go into the bank to even apply. Historically, these banks would need 2 years of audited financial statements and 2 years of tax returns to get what they think is accurate data. Many small businesses just don't have access to the system because of that inherent bias in the system. Pipe has a pretty unique model where we're able to use the historical money coming into the small business to underwrite and figure out how to give customers access to capital. We're able to look at 6 months of history of all of the credit card transactions coming into her small business. And that shows you how good that business is and how it's running. And you can project what the next 12 months might be, and you just advance money based on the core cash flows of the business. We don't have the bias of FICO score coming in. Because we use the perfect data on the cash flows coming into that business, we're able to underwrite and offer capital to these customers when they wouldn't have access otherwise.
Boulevard's mission is to power the next generation of salons and spas so everyone can look and feel their best. So our founder's main concern was, why is it that I can pretty much order everything online, but I can't book a haircut online? And they set out using machine learning to make the best online booking in the business, to support all appointment-based self-care businesses. And since then, they've really grown Boulevard into a complete client experience platform that covers not just online booking, but everything for marketing and payments as well. 48% of all self-care businesses are owned by minorities, and 57% are owned by females. It's very widely documented that it's more difficult for minorities and females to obtain the business loans that they need because a lot of those credit checks are done on personal credit history and not the success of their business. We knew if we could solve this problem for them, we can open the door for them to grow even faster. Pipe was the perfect partner for Boulevard. They had the technology that we were looking for, which is an embedded financing solution that gives our customers fast and flexible access to the capital that they need in order to grow in as little as 24 hours.
So it was a regular Wednesday, and I received this email from Boulevard and Pipe saying that I could access just over $60,000 in capital. Within 48 hours, we had access to that capital. There was no guarantee that we had to be personally on the line for. There were no hard credit checks. We didn't even have to provide much paperwork. Not only could we access this capital that we needed to launch our second location, but we could also make payments that mirrored how well the business was doing.
When opening a new location, you're starting from scratch. The Boulevard capital that's powered by Pipe allowed us to be able to pay contractors to build out the space, making sure that we're not out of stock of anything so that we're able to provide all of the services that we had at our other location.
We literally doubled our employee count at the time. All businesses need capital, and the smaller of a barrier that is, you can thrive.
They started in Atlanta, they were ready to grow, and without Boulevard Capital, they maybe wouldn't have been able to do this.
Small businesses are the heart of the American economy. 43.5% of the GDP of the United States comes from small businesses. They employ 59 million workers. But then it's been clear over the years that small businesses just don't have access to the financial system at all. Imagine getting access to capital you need to go grow your business. The sky is the limit.